Hey G Squadian, I hope everyone is doing well. So in today's video, I decided to do a recipe for people with allergies to peanuts. So this is another version of my homemade granola bars. So if you'd like to see how I put this recipe together, then keep watching. Okay, family. So everything I have listed here will be in my description box. So in the pan, I have my Quaker 1-minute oats. And then over here, I'm showing you a half a cup of dates, half a cup of dried cranberries. I have a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds. Then in this cup, I have some coconut oil. Then I have a cup of honey, but a half a cup of honey. If you don't have honey, you can use maple syrup, a pinch of salt. Then I have some vanilla extract as well as cinnamon, and I'm going to be using a teaspoon each. And then I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and we're going to bake these oats for about 10 or 15 minutes until they turn a nice golden brown. So let's get these popped in the oven, and then I will see you back shortly. All right, family. So once the oats were done baking, I don't know if you can see on the camera that they're kind of like a light brown coating. So now I'm going to add my dates, cranberries, and my pumpkin seeds in this container. And then I'm just going to break this up and try to make sure everything is kind of distributed evenly throughout the oats. Okay, so now the next step is we're going to work on our liquid ingredients. And so we're going to warm up this honey and coconut oil. And so now, family, make sure you have your flame on low because we just want to warm this. We're not trying to boil it or cook it or anything. And the reason I do this process is because it makes it easier. Once I add this to my oats and other ingredients, it makes the mixing process much easier. And then also the warmth helps to slightly soften the oats and any of the dried fruit that you may have in there. And then also from the heat, it allows the spices and the extracts to release the aromas and the flavors. And then the texture, it lends to a nice chewy texture to your granola bars. If anyone was wondering why, I warm up something that's already liquefied. So this is a reason for going through this process. And your mixing process could be anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. Again, you just want to do this to make sure everything is thoroughly blended and mixed together. Okay, so after about 3 minutes with cooking this with the stove on, you want to turn it off and then follow up with adding your teaspoon of extract and your cinnamon powder. And then you want to blend this for an additional 2 minutes and just again making sure everything is just incorporated really well. All right, family. Then also make sure you add a pinch of salt to this. I forgot to add that earlier. And so that's what you see me putting in there now. And then I'm going to now pour my wet mixture in here. And this is the time now we're going to take our spoon or whatever you're using to mix it and then just thoroughly mix all this together. All right, family. So now I have all my ingredients well bind. I'm bringing in my baking dish, and then I have the same parchment paper that I used earlier to brown the oats in. And then I'm just going to dump all this inside this pan on this paper. And what you're going to do is make sure you take your spoon, your spatula. It's probably better to use like a spatula. And you're going to firmly press this in the dish, because the whole goal is, again, is to make bars. And so this is why you want to make sure it's tightly and firmly packed in your dish. Okay, family. So once you have your granola bars or your granola situated in your pan the way that you like, this is going to actually go in the oven on 350 degrees, and it's going to cook anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes, and that depends on your oven. And what you're looking for is a brown color that's going to form around your edges. Once you see that, then you know it's ready to come out. But I would say at least after 10 minutes, just check on it just to make sure you're not burning it, because you don't want to go through all this hard work, use these ingredients, and then have it burn. No, we don't want that. So make sure you check it. All right, y'all. So I just removed my granolas from the oven, and they cooked for 20 minutes. And so I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but my edges are a nice brown coating. And so now I'm going to allow this to completely cool off before I start cutting into them. All right, y'all. So our granola bars are ready. It's nice and cool, as you can see. So now I'm going to lift this out of the dish, and this is why I use the parchment paper, and then you just want to have excess hanging over it, because it makes it easier to remove it from your pan. So now I have it on top of my cutting board, and I'm just going to go in with my knife, and I'm just going to start cutting my bars. And you can cut them whatever size that you choose to. It could be in little squares, it could be in long rows like this. Is really your preference at this point. All right, so this is what you're seeing me do now. All right, G Squad. So here we are, our granola bars. They're nice and firm, but still moist and chewy. And you can see all the dry fruit and the seeds that's incorporated throughout the bar. When you pull it apart, as you can see, every bite you're going to get either some seeds, you're going to get your dates and your dry cranberries as well, but nice and moist. And then also you can store this in a container, as I'm showing you here. I'm going to transfer this to this container to help keep them moist, and these will last you like a week in this container. If you put it in the refrigerator, it'll last a little longer. And then there's so many things that you can use this granola for, in which I'm going to insert a clip of me actually having this the next morning with my breakfast, okay? But as you can see, as I press down on them, again, they're nice and moist.